Hey, seventh graders. Last week we started our new unit. We started by looking at percents. So today we are looking at lesson 3, comparing quantities with percent. So remember our equation here, quantity equals percent times whole. And I'm writing it the other way, amount equals percent times base, because at the end of the video, or with your video post, there will be an additional video for help if you need it. So we have the members of a club are making friendship bracelets to sell to raise money. Anna and Emily made 54 bracelets over the weekend. They need to produce 300 bracelets by the end of the week. What percent of the bracelets were they able to produce over the weekend? So 300 is our 100%, so that's our whole. So we write it in that form as 54 equals P times 300. Okay, so what we're going to do is we divide by 300. Divide by 300. 54 divided by 300. Let's just take a guess here. 54 goes into there probably 5 times. $270. Okay. Sorry, I forgot a step, so hold on here. We actually want to multiply this times 1 over 300. So times 1 over 300, which is the same as dividing, but then we simplify 54 over 300, because remember 300 is our 100%. So if we do both of them in half, we're going to end up with 28 over 150, which they can still be simplified. Here we can divide by 3. So forget that part, my apology. So 100. So they made 18% of the bracelets. Okay. So next question. Oops. My apologies again. So Anna produced 32 of the 54 bracelets produced by Emily and Anna over the weekend. Write the number of bracelets that Emily produced as a percent of those that Anna produced. So a lot of words there, but here we start. So 32 is our 100% in this case. So 22 is that quantity, because 32 and 22 is 54, equals P times 32. So here, we're going over here. So same thing again, times 1 over 32. So 22 over 32. We can simplify that. In 11 over 16, and then divide it out, and we're going to get 0.6875, but when you multiply by 100, 68.75%. Okay, I know this is a lot because it's new, but we got this. Now the opposite is what percent of the number of bracelets Anna produced as a percent of those that Emily produced. So again, our equation. So we can take a little shortcut here. Okay. Now you notice 22 is smaller than 32. So we know that we're going to have at least 100%. So the difference is 10 over 22. Okay, which would be 5 over 11. So we divide 5 by 11. We're going to end up with, or we don't have to divide it out. We're going to end up with 145 and 5/11%. So you can have a percent greater than 100. In this case, when you're trying to show something. Now let's look at the next one. There are 750 students in the 7th grade class and 625 students in the 8th grade class at Kent Middle School. What percent is the 7th grade class of the 8th grade class? So again, here's our equation. Okay, so we're going to go way over here. So same thing. Again, we're going to have a higher than 100 percentage. So the difference here is going to be 125 over 625. So you could write it as oops, sorry, hold on. Writing too much here. Okay, so basically we have 100 plus that. So if we simplify, divide by 25, we're going to get 5 over, let's see, 25 is going to 100 4 times. So it's going to go into 6, 24 times, 25 times 1 over 25. Okay, so let me double check my answer here. We're going to end up with 120%. So the 8th graders are 120% of the 7th graders. Okay, new problem here. Quick one. So the number of boys in a school is 120%. The number of girls at the school is 120% the number of girls. Find the number of girls if there are 360 boys. So this is going to look a little different. So we know what the percentage is, but we need to find the number. So when you write it in the equation, you always write it as a decimal. So if we had, let's just say 50%, we write it as, okay? So here, sorry, I'm missing my answer. Okay, there we go. So in this case, we're going to divide by 1.2. Divide by 1.2. So 1.2, 60. Move that over, move this over. So 12 goes into 36 3 times, and then we just add our 2 zeros. So W, or the number of girls, is 300. Okay? Now, that was the last example. So again, reminder, in your post with the video, you will have a link to another video for help if you need it, and then also a link to IXL for extra practice. Whether you do that before or after you take the quiz on Edmodo is up to you. I recommend doing it first to make sure you got it down before, because I will be grading the Edmodo quiz and not the IXL. So please complete the Edmodo questions for lesson 3. Let me know if you have any other questions, and have a great day.